CSS battle time, and let's do this. I was looking back at yesterday's solutions, and turns out I was close to top 10. I didn't do a shortened version of this color. Or the whatever color we had yesterday. I don't really know how to do that yet. But I'm okay with that. The actual mechanics of the solution was the shortest, or one of the shortest, so that's pretty cool. Let me start my timer. As always, I will put in the description how well I do on this. And I will share it with you. And then, yeah, hopefully it goes well. What else was I going to say? I don't know. Okay, so I'm looking at this, and I'm kind of hoping this isn't some sort of weird... This seems like a curve, like it is a circle, this bottom half of this... What is this? Aerial view of someone touching their toes? Let's go with that. I know it's a heart, but that's more fun. Okay, so I'm hoping that's actually a circle, because then what I could do is do a radial gradient with, could I? Okay, so if I did a radial gradient with the HTML, right? And then I did the body on top, like this big, and I did, repeating radial gradient, because I could keep kind of the same radial gradient and just shrink it down. And then add background size or something. That could work. The other nice thing to do would be make this the top of the HTML, like do so like the radial gradient stops right there, and then yeah, we can do that. We can actually make it so that it stops at the half circle or whatever, and then move it down into the middle of the screen. That is possible. And then if the body was just a circle, I could box shadow it and then do also these circles with box shadow. Can I do those circles with box shadow? Or will we lose the border radius on it? We'll probably lose the border radius, in which case we just do another element, and I bet it could do a smaller box shadow like that big, and it would be okay. Let's go background. We have our whole plan. Not yet. There we go. Radial gradient. We do 1Q, and we're going to say at top to start. And we are going to do the dark red. All right. And it's going to be like 75 pixels. And then we're going to do yellow. 0. Oh, I don't need the 0. And when we do the position, 50%, 100 pixels. We get that. That's what I was going for, because the way it works is this is like where the rate gradient like starts at with the size and shape of the element as it is. And then this is let's move that thing around. So we get this chopped off circle, but moved around. Let's jump this up to 100. That looks better. I think it's not going to be quite at top. I think I'm going to have to do something a little different to make the circle a little bit taller. Yeah. So it is... No. I don't think it's a perfect circle. It's a little bit of an ellipse. So what happens if we take off the... Take that off. Oh, that's probably what our problem was. Interesting. Oh, I need... really ellipses it. So I think I'd have to do like margin to change the shape to get that ellipse to match up, but I don't think it is a perfect circle. And that puts a whole big monkey wrench in this entire plan. Oh, actually, maybe it doesn't. Maybe because I had to hide the... No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. Wow, that's pretty cool. I was getting worried there. I might have to do, instead of at top, 50% and then some amount. I'm not sure what, to make it a little bit taller. So let's change it 50%, because that's the left and right. We want it in the middle. And then we want 100 pixels. Too far. 50, 40, 30, 20. Only way that works is at 0. I think. Because... No. Oh, okay. No. We're good. We're good. That does work. I just had to change that. That seems like that'll work pretty good. Okay. Then let's see if we can turn the body. Border... Yeah, border. I don't think I have to change the background at all. I think this will be... Except for the positioning. That positioning is what's going to mess it up. Let's just see. Let's say 2-inch. I'm going to make it something really big like that. Let's get rid of that. And then margin. Oh, we need the background to apply to it. Let's do that so that we have our thing there. Let's go 50. Okay. That brought it in. So we see all of that. Let's go 80. This is going to be weird. All right, so not 80 on the top. Let's put a border on it so I can just see where this is. 2 pixels solid. Okay. So 70 on the top. Yep. 100 on the sides. That's good. On the bottom, I want like 200. No, not 200. 180. A little, actually more than that. Less than that. I like 160, 150, 140. All right, let's get the left hand side needs to be 100, and the left hand side needs to be more like 200. Okay, we're almost there. It's not quite a circle. Probably because of that. Still not quite a circle. What do we need? I might just... Can't decide which margin needs to be changed so that it actually makes a perfect circle. If I did position fixed and then padding, it would do it. And then the margin would be less too. I'm just going to do that for the sake of time. Kids are watching a movie, so my time is severely limited. So this position fixed removes this from being top solution. I know that already. But the premise might be sound, and just getting the margins right would probably be better. Padding is going to be like 50. There we go. See, look at that. That circle is so nice. And then we just do 50, 80, 70, 70, and 90. 100. Yeah, that made it so much easier. All right, box shadow. We're going to go, it's 100 across, so 100. 0. There we go. And it's going to be this color. And let's see if we can do 100, 0, 0, and then -50. And we'll do the pink. Okay, so it needs to be, I don't think 50 is the right number, I think, because that'll radius it and make it disappear. Okay, Control X, right? Oh, okay, we do have a circle there, and it's a circle. That's a proper circle. So let's do -10 pixels. Oh, wrong one. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. The sizing that's wrong. Makes me worried, but it's all working so far. And then we can do another one over here. We'll change the color to the color property to shorten all that. And we're going to be 120 pixels by like negative 20 pixels by like 0 by negative 4. 35. Let's say 35. No, that's too small. 30. Oh, no. 35. 36, 37, somewhere in there. Okay. And let's just do that color property right now. Get this color in there. Get rid of that extra character we don't need now. We can get rid of those. So anywhere we don't declare color in box shadow, it'll pick up this default color. And then we are going to say this is too tall, so negative 15. Oh, wait. 25, 26, 27, like that. 110, 11, 112, 13. Hey, I like it. Let's hit submit and see where we're at. See if I have to move anything around. Because any of those circles, it's 100%. It's happy. Okay. Let's see if we can fix some of these things. This at least can be 25 VW. That's an improvement. This can be 30 VW, right? Yeah. Okay, like that. And this again, 25. Okay. Those are good. These are weird, but I mean, I think it's good enough. I'm being called. Alright, I'm going to leave those. It's not perfect. I already have a position fixed on there that probably isn't needed. Let's just minify, see where we're at, and call it a day. That was fun. I think that's a pretty decent solution. Like, the premise of it, of doing the radial gradient for the lowest portion of this, and then doing just a border radius with box shadow for the cheeks and the dots. That works out. So, yep, okay. Oh, there's an extra character. Let's take every single one we can get. 215. 215 for this solution. Alright, that was fun. Hope you guys have a good weekend, and I'll catch you later.